the Seahawks, you have the Cowboys, and you have the Packers, right? If you have to pick one that's most likely to be in that position again come next season, who is it?
I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, first off, look at the divisions all those teams are coming through. I mean, the NFC South could be the best top to bottom. NFC East is going to be very difficult. And then the NFC North, you don't know who's going to come out of there. I think Seattle, looking at they're the team to beat in that division, in the NFC West. Okay, in the NFC West. And you got Eddie Lacy. You add him to a running back, to a stable of running backs, which right now look like they're going to be very good. He's got his weight down. He's having he's got a lose weight challenge now. He's put it out there publicly.
Who's the money on it?
Yeah, who's out there? He's got the money. He's got the incentives. But you got to add him to Thomas Rawls and some other people in that group. You get that running game going. If Seattle gets back to where they were a couple years ago with that running game, that offense takes off, takes the burden off the defense. They've added some players. Malik McDowell, the defensive lineman out of Michigan State. I think he's only going to make things better. You got to take the Seahawks here, David.
We talk a lot about Eddie Lacy's weight. But,
we do.
When he's healthy, he's very effective.
Yeah,
he's a top 10 running back in the NFL. All right, how about a team that didn't make the divisional round last year that you think will be there this year?
Okay, I sound like a homer every time I'm on this show, but I'm going to go with the Giants because adding Brandon Marshall and then Evan Ingram down the middle, we talked about it a little bit before the show. Having a tight end with that type of speed and that type of playmaking ability just opens everything else up for Eli. And they do a lot of stuff at the line of scrimmage, and he's been pretty efficient the last couple of years. But now it's time to get explosive. And now you have Brandon Marshall on the outside, which will take some pressure off of Odell Beckham. They're still going to know where Odell is, don't get me wrong. But having Brandon over there, if he does get the one-on-one matchups, he's still capable of taking over football games. So I just like the matchups. From a quarterback standpoint, if you're looking at it, and I know that defense is going to be improved. They played well last year. They're only going to play better if their offense can improve. But you just look at it from a quarterback standpoint, and it's going to be very difficult to stop this New York Giant offense.
I'm glad you called yourself a homer before I could, but it's hard to disagree with you. I mean, the Giants are going to be vastly improved. The NFC East is going to be a pretty good division this year. Thinking the Eagles are going to be better. The Redskins, just they remain status quo. Right. That's a tough division.
And with that offense that they're running, you know the scheme that is kind of the Packers-based offense. You have a pass-catching tight end.